have a guest in the building who's going to enlighten us on many things.
On everything.
On everything, because she says she can fix us. Like she says she can fix men.
Oh, yeah.
And so, without further ado,
Tana Lea. He didn't know how to pronounce my name. That's why he wanted me to do it. It's okay, because I forgot how to pronounce yours too. So you already said it. We're good.
Thinks that's the way, but no, we allow the guests to introduce themselves.
To do their own intro.
Yeah, to do their own intro. Because I feel like when we do it, we've always messed it up. And meaning we're not as hype about you being you as you are about being you.
But what if you get like someone who doesn't know how to do it? Then they're just like, hi.
Everyone knows how to introduce themselves.
Yeah, but some people aren't confident. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Tana Lea.
There you go. See, that was hype.
You know,
that was
hype crew.
So today we want to talk about, we're going to talk about a variety of things. We're going to talk about a variety of things. But the thing we're going to culminate in talking about is this. Do you, Tana Lea, especially after an experience that we've had together, okay,
yes.
which we will get into.
Yes.
Do you feel that men can be faithful in the modern day? And it's because you've had experience with men, both professionally and in your personal life. Do you think that men or anyone can be faithful in the modern day? We definitely need to get into that. We need to get into that. But we need to learn a little more about you.
Yeah.
So you are an adult entertainer.
Yes.
You will also do many other things, such as?
Mostly right now I'm doing Snapchat. So I'm traveling the world. I just got back from Cyprus and I was doing Snapchat for Pornhub and like browsers there.
But personality, you're doing personality things.
Yeah, like my own social media. This is what I've been doing before I did porn. So people are always like, how did you get into porn? Like the stuff that people are recognizing now that they're like, damn, what is she doing? I haven't even seen her been doing porn. I was doing that before porn. And then I started doing porn. And then now I've with porn, I've been able to do like more things like with Pornhub and stuff like that.
And we know on the show that most of our listeners, like we have a lot of listeners, thankfully. I don't know why people listen, but they're all women, like mostly are women. And the one person who actually wrote about why do we have an adult entertainer on at least once a month was a man. Was like, why do you guys always have a porn star on once a month? And I was like, the reason is because honestly, first of all, everyone's always intrigued by the concept of porn. Like, how'd you get into it? Blah, blah, blah. We don't care about that.
Yeah.
The thing we care about is that what we've realized is that adult entertainers are the most honest of the people who come and speak to us because they're speaking to us with a real variety of experience of what people really, truly want. And I feel like that's true when you look, if you want to know what your man really is and who he really is, look at his porn search history.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
See what he really secretly fantasizes about and likes and doesn't tell you about. Because girls get cheated on and then go, I can't believe he cheated on me with this ugly bitch. Yeah, but she did anal.
Yeah.
Like she did the one
Or at least
thing.
watch it with him, But I feel like I fix marriages, whatever.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I feel like a guy, most guys are fucking lazy. I'm just going to be honest.
Yes.
And if you're in a relationship or you've been in a relationship, it's going to be harder for you you're not going to be able to just go out and nail a chick unless you're doing that on the reg. If you're a guy and a husband or been in a relationship, for you to go fuck another girl, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be easier for you to have that same fantasy and go to Pornhub or wherever you're going to search it and type in or look what you want and watch it, yank your dick a little bit and then pass out.
Is that what we're calling it now, though?
I mean,
yanking your...
What else? Jerking it? What else? I don't know.
I've
Making
never...
love with your hand.
There's never been a cool way
to say playing with your dick. No.
Yeah, there's just not... because even when people are like, oh, jacking off, I was just so
jacking
crude.
off sounds... Jacking off to me, because I used to work at a men's prison, so the term jacking it would come up a lot. So when I hear jacking off, I think of prison.
Hold on. Did you used to work at a prison...
Before
doing
porn.
What?
I was commissary manager, so I was like the grocery store lady.
Did you ever play favorites?
Oh yeah, for sure. I had inmates that looked out for me. I gave some inmates a few free things.
How did people become your friends? Like, how would someone become your friend? Did you ever date an inmate?
No, but one wrote me love letters and added me on Facebook and hit me up after he got out.
Yup, and now he stalks you.
Yeah, probably. No, I was in Austin a few weeks ago, and one of the guys, I was drunk, and I remember if I ever hear someone call me Miss Morton, because that's my name, I know it's from prison. So I was at a bar, like, wasted, and I heard someone say Miss Morton, and I was like, inmate. I turned around, he's like, oh my God, I never thought you would do porn. I'm like,
how much
Jesus.
of a porn fantasy is that you worked at an all-males prison, all-male prison.
And then they get out and Google me and they're like, what's Miss Morton up to? Oh, taking big old black cock. Hey.
That's what you do. For, like, hey, but you could have done this here. It's like, yeah, but
I still haven't done a prison
I wasn't going to do it for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't going to do it for free.
Not for soups.
Exactly. So when you say like, and especially in the education of porn, right? And I'll tell you something. When it comes to porn, sometimes porn can vary. There's the sensual porn, and then there's the hardcore
gonzo
porn.
shit. Yeah.
Does that say something about a person, about what type of porn they watch?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of women or people that are like more into like sensual shit are gonna watch stuff with storylines that are pretty or get you intrigued or like you get to know the character. As far as like dudes that just want to like, what's the good word for playing with your dick? Just get off, then they're just gonna go look for something. And most of the time it's like guys want to see shit that they don't do or they haven't done or that's extreme. Like I've heard a lot of guys be like, I like to watch anal when I masturbate because I want to see a girl's ass get fucked. I don't do that a lot. That's cool to me. Or like a guy be like, I like to see a girl take 2 dicks in the ass and one in the pussy. I'm like,
that's a bit extreme. That's a bit.
It's a little.
To me,
but that's a lot of dicks though. Then I'm like, are you just you like the extra dicks?
A or B? It doesn't seem like it would be actually pleasurable for the girl. Like,
yeah.
Here's my thing. And George and I, we've both openly
watch porn
discussed
together.
this. We actually don't watch a lot of porn. In general, like in our lives, we don't, and for different reasons.
Me neither. I make it.
I mean, I could understand if I was a porn star, probably. Well, then you.
I watch all my own scenes though.
You would want to know what's out there.
Yeah.
But my thing. So George doesn't watch it because he's a chaste celibate person, and I don't watch it because when I watch it, I'm like, I could do it so much better.
Oh.
Not the sex.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the scene,
production,
the
everything.
production, the lighting. I'm looking. I'm like
Jesus.
I don't like it. I need the guy to be like a decently dressed guy, and then I need the girls to come in, and I need them to actually be dressed well. And I just
no
like
one cares
a specific,
about
like,
that except
look.
for certain companies.
Yeah, I like certain look, and then I need the right lighting, and then I need the girl to actually look like she enjoys it. Like I want to believe her. If I don't, it's just like it's not. And then if there is another girl, I want her to actually be engaged and engaging with the other girl. And I don't like, and I like that, and I want the guy to be rough but also respectful.
Yeah.
So I don't like it when they're disrespectful. So I don't like it, especially like we say this, but like that. Okay. I feel like black guys, they're like, yeah, but at this they like, yeah, but do you like it? Like, you like this dick?
You like
this white guys
dick.
Like, yeah, hey, you fucking whore, huh? You dumb bitch.
Hey, you dirty,
like this shit?
bitch.
Whoa,
Yeah.
why?
Does your mom
you never
like
had
my
an education.
dick?
Yeah, like, whoa, why are you so mean, Brian?
Well, because
she's so nice.
Probably because she's mean to him in real life.
I mean, I don't know. It's just interesting. And then there's things that I'm not very partial to, like the cuckold stuff.
Oh, that's weird.
And it affects me because I've prefer to be a bit of the alpha. No, I just would never be in that situation. I like to be
the only
and I just
dude.
couldn't understand that.
Why someone would watch you have sex with someone else?
Or why I would watch someone have intercourse with
your chick.
Exactly. It would just for me. And once again,
you're just not a sub.
I'm open-minded to the point where as long as it's not hurting other people.
What if it was a girl with a strap on wanting to fuck your bitch?
I don't find that attractive. You wouldn't sit there and
watch? You wouldn't watch a girl fuck your girl with a strap on?
I wouldn't. I would watch because I would watch the same way I would watch like
porn.
Someone
to be interested.
Someone just with the crazy stuff you watch where you watch like someone get hit by a car. You're like, you don't want to watch it. It's not like you're going up, but you'd be like, oh shit. Like I'd watch, but I wouldn't find that specifically attractive. I actually don't even like that kind of pornography.
Like POV porn. Do you like to look at?
No, not specifically either. I don't like that either. So GK's in the
very
building.
particular taste.
Question for you, real quick, as you come down and sit by the mic. What is a cool way to say masturbate?
A cool way to say masturbate is masturbate.
No, I mean like because we were going over words.
Jacking it.
Oh, different.
We were like, there's not a cool way.
Well,
it's kind of just a.
There was a word once growing up in high school. It was called thrashing.
Oh, that sounds like a rash.
That actually does not.
Isn't that a rash in your
like
mouth? That's an STD. Thrash.
Thrashing.
Is that a skateboard term? Don't they call themselves thrashers?
Thrashers or something.
Thrashing themselves. So we're discussing, of course, the ultimate topic we're gonna have with Tana, is we're going to discuss, can men and or women ever be truly faithful, given the climate of everything
Truly
going on?
faithful.
Can they be faithful, or is everyone going to eventually cheat? But George just came in, so I want to fill him in. We're talking about, does porn tell me about you, not you, George, but you, my partner, not you.
Okay. Porn exploits one's perversions. And your perversion shouldn't always identify you, but it is a part of your identity. So I don't believe that if you look at a certain type of porn, you should be pinned to that. It's like saying, hey, I had a hamburger today, so I'm going to identify George with hamburger. Exactly. You know, I don't think it should be the sole thing to identify someone with. However, it's part of someone's interests. Drops the mic.
Yeah, you say that, but what if you was like, you were with your girl and you went on her computer and then it was like, 10 weird BBC gangbang. You would judge the fuck out of her.
You'd be like, damn.
Like, yo, it's 10, and that's all she had. She had like back to back, like just back to back, and it topped it off 2 girls, 1 cup, and she was just chilling.
It's a gangbang. Is it with actual gangsters?
No. Gangbang is just multiple men.
So it doesn't need to be a gangster.
No.
Because if it was a gangbang with gangsters, I would really feel away because I used to hang out with those dudes in D.C. But if it was just a gangbang, she's watching it. Businessmen by any chance? Or
No.
Yeah, there's some of those.
Some of those.
I'm talking 10 niggas.
I'm talking about
Listen.
10 prison inmates just out of jail.
The inmates? Oh, no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it.
I'll do it.
She used to work at a prison.
Men's
Whoa.
prison.
She worked at a men's prison, pre-adult entertainment professionalism.
Wow. I need to hear all about that at some point.
I mean,
you got stories.
Oh, man, yes.
And you're tough.
What's the crazy
You got to
thing
be
that
tough.
happened?
At the prison? Someone died in line waiting for groceries, but that wasn't like anything crazy.
They died natural causes?
A heat stroke or something. It was like an older man.
Oh.
He just like died. I don't know. Not really. I brought Whataburger to one of the inmates for some money once, and I brought Dyson to the unit.
What do you mean you brought?
No, don't admit it on air. You know, it's a
Why?
crime.
It's
I don't
done
work there
now.
anymore. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm ever gonna work there ever again? They can suck my dick that I don't have.
I like her.
No, I don't know. Nothing really super crazy there. I was just really nice. Everyone said I was like too inmate friendly because I was like cool, like with people. Like they're already in jail being punished. Like you don't have to be a cunt to people. So I was like respectful, and like people didn't like that. So.
See, and she has a level of compassion that I was trying to explain to Teron. Teron and I aren't on such good terms right now, okay? I'm a more compassionate person than Teron is. Teron tells me, oh, it's better to be respected than to be liked. But what if I feel fulfilled by helping others and uplifting them? Is that such a bad thing?
No,
is that such a crime?
That's something that makes you happy. It probably makes you feel a certain type of way.
Yeah. It's like the gasoline to my gas tank.
Yeah, see something. What makes you feel that way? What makes you feel like what's the gasoline to your gas tank?
Success.
A Snickers bar would be mine.
Success.
Snickers.
Success.
So that's his equivalent. You can't judge him based on
No, it's
his.
not, because he complains about what happens to him. See, I don't complain about what happens to me on my path to success. He complains about what happens to him when he's on his path to niceness. I was so nice, and then this person wasn't nice to me. And blah, 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 nice.
Do I really sound like that? Do I actually sound like that?
Yes.
I know we sound different than we think. We sound when you hear the playback
That's
and radio
true.
show.
I
But do
hate
I
my
sound
voice.
like that in that octave?
Not really.
A little.
No.
Did you just hear that? Do I sound like that? Yeah.
It's
like, here's the thing.
why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? You're the moderator, not supposed to take sides.
I'm
not the
not at
moderator.
all.
She's the guest.
I
What do you mean?
feel
She's the
like I'm
moderator.
the counselor. I'm going to patch this up, guys.
Yeah.
There's no patching.
She
needed.
could fix us.
He's
She
just mad
fixed
because
I got you.
I
inmates.
didn't answer his phone
There's
call.
nothing a pair of titties can't fix.
He's mad I didn't answer his phone call on the side.
She fixed inmates. She can fix us.
Yes. Believe.
I think a pair of breasts don't really fix as many things as I.
He's a pessimistic. I can
I'm
tell.
not. No, that's not my thing. Like,
He's
I
like,
need
I
more.
don't like this. I don't like that either. I only like it this way.
Now
and that's it.
No, that's an accurate
Right?
voice
You know what? And
impersonation.
that's actually an accurate character.
know.
Like, I know what I like, which is why I don't constantly fall for things that I don't like and have to find out the hard way, a la George Corey. So I don't have to like keep getting there. I'm like, this is what I like it this way. And if it doesn't happen, I understand.
nah.
But I don't want it.
Where-
If I'm hungry and I want a steak, I will find a steak.
Yeah,
if I
that's
don't
true.
find a
Me
steak,
too.
I just won't eat.
I'm usually cheeseburger, but
Cheeseburger.
What's your cheeseburger
I
place
eat
of choice?
cheeseburgers all the time, every day, anywhere.
Yeah.
All
How
over
do you
them.
feel about black bean burgers?
Ew, no, I want a real cheeseburger.
No, exactly. Be a man. So listen.
Yeah, what is that
let's
shit?
let's play. And you
Grow
know
it
what,
in a
though?
garden?
I will say something to George. Honestly, and this is crazy.
Had a good one?
No, I watched this clip about an argument for being a vegan and being a vegetarian, and it actually persuaded me.
Welcome to the
A
light.
little.
For
Welcome
2
to the light.
hours to not eat meat.
No.
Same.
I watched it as I was eating McDonald's. But what I'm
Same,
saying
exactly.
is,
Oh,
what
Universal
I'm
Lord,
saying is
welcome
I did
to
understand.
Ron.
I was like,
I understand the reasoning, but I
understand
still
it.
am going to eat meat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's
Welcome to Ron to light.
Let's
Oh,
play-
Universal Lord.
I am the light, my dude. Let's play the game. Let's play. We're gonna give you an either or choice.
Okay.
Let's figure something out about you.
Okay.
Either or, right?
Mm-hmm.
Five Guys or In-N-Out.
Five Guys, like, I can do whatever. Oh, pizza.
Burgers. Burgers.
In-N-Out.
Okay.
Metallica,
I'm a horn dog.
Metallica or Green Day.
Green Day.
Oh, that's okay.
Someone pick
You know what?
Metallica.
I'm gonna tell you why I do not like
bad?
Metallica because when Napster came out, Metallica is the reason they ruined Napster. They personally went on mission. Were they right? Technically speaking, yes. We were
Yeah.
just all stealing music.
Well, then we
But
just moved to LimeWire. You didn't use LimeWire?
I did, of course, but it wasn't as easy, and you got a lot more. You got a lot more bugs with LimeWire.
Yeah,
you
I
were just
did.
downloading
All kinds of shit.
infiltrating your computer like
That's true. I blamed it on my brother.
Russian bugs. But Napster was it. Okay. Movies at a theater or movies at home?
At home with lots of weed and snacks.
Time with family or time with friends?
Oh, well, I don't have really a category of both because my really good friends are my family. So that's my trick answer.
Profound. Profound.
Okay. Ride a horse or a hot air balloon?
Horse.
Are you afraid of heights?
I mean, yes, but no. Like, that's kind of a stupid ass situation. Why do you just want to float in a fucking hot air balloon? Like, if I'm going to go up in the air, it's going to be like in an airplane or like doing something cool. Like a hot air balloon, you're just like casually chilling and floating around like a cloud. I could do that high on my couch. So no.
Profound.
Horse. And a horse
Profound
vibration
again.
could feel really good.
She
You don't
makes-
have a clit, so you don't know.
She makes great points.
You don't actually. You
once-
don't know if I have a clit or not.
You
to be-
might. I
once-
don't know.
I know
You don't
someone
know.
who claimed to have their cherry popped through riding a horse.
I've heard that.
Okay.
Look at his face.
digital books, or going to the bookstore, buying a paperback book and sniffing the new smell as you read.
And then licking on a penis.
Yeah, where did you come up with that one?
Like, and only
I'm
because you're
entitled-
male.
Yeah.
I'm entitled to ask what I
I
want to
didn't
ask.
say anything. You can be anything.
I mean, I've
you want.
downloaded a few audiobooks and I attempted to listen to them and then I switched it to like Cardi B. So, yeah, that.
Cardi
Okay.
B. I can't argue with Cardi.
No, right? She's
Mm-hmm.
the truth.
Okay. Comedy movie or romantic movie?
Comedy.
Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Oh my God. I Googled if they were friends yesterday. My fucking best friend Kendra, who's supposed to be here, is obsessed with Cardi B.
Shame on Kendra.
I know. She's at the Vixen Angel thing though. So I like knew who Cardi B was, but I wasn't like interested in her life, and she's obsessed with her. So she's been like every time she's around me talking about Cardi B, pulling up her on Love and Hip Hop and shit. And then yesterday I was in traffic and a Nicki Minaj song came on, and I was thinking in my head, I wonder if Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are friends. And then I was like, why the fuck am I thinking, why are they friends? And I Googled it. But
They're not specifically friends.
They're
right
not?
now. No, they're
Not
beefing
right
on
now.
the low right
Why?
now.
But-
Nicki's actually alluded.
but
They
let her
try to act
choose.
like they haven't.
Let her choose.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
She chose.
Yes.
That's
Long
a Tehran
story.
girl.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj would have been a George.
Yeah.
You like Nicki?
Yeah, I'm a big Nicki fan.
I mean, here's the thing.
I think Cardi's hot,
But
but
we're
I
going
like
to have
Nicki.
the Cardi B discussion right now. And the Cardi B discussion is it. First of all, let's introduce the problem with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. They were one-time friends, and then Nicki feels slighted by Cardi, and then Nicki came out with a verse on that song. What song are they on?
Motorsport.
Motorsport.
Oh, yeah.
And did you hear the verse Nicki put out originally?
Yes, the original.
The original that Nicki denied existed was actually a diss to Cardi in a way. She's like, I'm the coach, you're just a player.
You're the QB.
Yeah, and blah, and just going off, right? So a little. It was enough of a jab, right? And there was always inklings, the two concerts that they were supposed to come, and then things would happen. So Nicki has kind of come out just recently and just been
So
like,
she's
just have a. It's not a, like beef, but it's just like
She
she's
cried.
Not me.
She cried in her interview. She cares.
She cried?
Yeah, she felt as though. Well, what revolved around motorsport? There was a video shoot. Nicki's stylist was booked the day of the shoot.
How do you know this?
I'm a big Nicki fan. I'm a big Nicki fan.
He really stays, and we love pop culture. We really consume pop culture.
So Nicki says regretfully has to cancel the shoot because she needs her hairstylist.
He also secretly wants to be Nicki Minaj. I did want to throw that fact out.
I can see that.
I want to be her and I want to be with her. It's very interesting,
That's cool.
actually.
That's a good dynamic.
It's true. Hey, it's true.
And I once defended to a friend who said Nicki Minaj wasn't attractive, and
No, I think she's pretty.
I think she's attractive.
No, I like her. I just like Cardi B better. Anyways.
Yeah. So then, that gets canceled. So when Cardi was doing her interviews, and the Nicki Minaj topic came up, as Tehran said, she kind of slighted her. She kind of rolled it off instead of defended, like, no, we're good. This is what happened, yada, yada. And the issues grew. And of course, and here's a problem in hip hop, right? You have two successful male artists.
Yeah.
Now, unless the male artists pin themselves against each other, like, you saw it historically happen a lot, then the industry doesn't really pressure the two guys to beef. If there is something, then they'll like exploit it.
Yeah.
But usually they don't try and pin them. Because there's less successful female MCs in hip hop, when you have two big stars, they pin them against each other.
So why do you like Cardi B more than Nicki?
I've just like watched a lot of her stuff lately, like her love and hip hop shit, and like she reminds me of me. Like some of the shit she says, like just reminds me of me.
That's the thing about Cardi.
She's
Cardi's
very business savvy.
relatable.
Relatability.
Nicki took the high. Look, this is what happened. Even with Beyonce and Rihanna, I feel it's very similar.
Yeah, that's true. They're not relatable.
It's like, yo, you're bougie and you're great, and we know you're great.
Yeah.
But Rihanna's cooler. Like, we would rather chill with Rihanna. We'd rather hang out with Cardi B. Cardi B is relatable. You saw her struggle.
Yeah.
You feel like I could be her. It's not even so much her music.
Yeah, no, it's her just in general.
Just her
story,
as a person,
she's successful,
her personality.
She's like,
She's fun. She's fun.
Also,
She's
I
funny.
think that she just joined the Illuminati, which I'm all about. So
Why? Why do you say that though?
because she came out with that checker print plaid shit on her album cover, all kinds of shit. She's pregnant. Migos, they're powerful. I think that they added her to the Illuminati. She's gonna show up in all these conspiracy theory videos and YouTube soon, where she's doing mind control. I guarantee you. Mark my word.
Why? Like who?
Because
else
I
have you
watched a lot
seen?
of conspiracy shit. I know.
You love it.
Yes, I
She
get high.
mentioned
I
the
love that
Illuminati at one
think
time.
it's cool.
Several times. It's funny. She's like, yeah, and then all of a sudden we don't see her cousin who used to be around all the time.
She sacrificed
like,
him.
yo, we don't. I mean, everyone.
She's
always
like, take
thinks
him, I'll
success
join. Go.
It's like there's an Illuminati, and we talk about this because we talk about success a lot on
And
the
I
show.
fear success, okay? Because if we reach success, Tehran is absolutely going to sacrifice me.
You're the sacrificial lamb.
I think he would sacrifice me.
No,
You're needed.
no. I clearly listen. Okay. Listen, if right now, and I've applied many times. Listen, look, George would be gone, but I'm just saying he would be missed.
Of course. We'd like pour one for the homies.
It's for the greater good. You want us both to just stay homeless, nigga? Like, at least let me live my best life.
Like he'll invite you over for barbecues and
You know
shit
what I'm saying? Look, here's my thing.
with the strippers.
Here's my thing. With the Illuminati, it's like we are discounting the actual amount of hard work that a lot of people are putting in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there isn't. I don't know. I do know though that hardworking people.
Exactly. And it's like a cult of powerful people that do shit and get shit done.
And I've been trying to be a part of this for a very long time.
Me too. I'm trying to join the Illuminati too.
So Cardi B, you just find Cardi B, you find her more relatable.
Yes.
That's the
thing.
I do.
She's cute,
Her
funny.
personality, like you said, she's more relatable, more welcoming. And the big thing is now that we're seeing in the industry is that the superstar is diluted. Yeah. There's no more like huge superstars. So now we're starting to see through reality TV and other vehicles.
And that's what I've been saying for a long time. People like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but people like that about people. They like they like to follow personalities that they can relate to. Like, you can have all of these celebrities, but what's going to keep you intrigued and interested in going back is their life, their personality, how they react to like stuff. That's why, not to toot my own horn, but that's why I became popular, is because I literally just post my shit. I don't care.
1000%.
Like, what are you gonna be mad at me because I posted this or said that?
But
like,
your personality also took you to the next level.
Yeah, and that's why it's important for people to be yourself. And you can make money from literally just being yourself.
Yeah. And then the consumers or the audience and fans, they're starting to see through all the facades, all the smoke and mirrors, and they just want real, because everyone's been exposed at this point. Yeah. We're pretty much on surveillance 24 hours with social media. Yeah. They see our lives and they want our lives. They don't want a front of a celebrity. They want people. People win.
Yep. Go team.
When it comes to your industry, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel that personality takes you to the next level? Like, there are girls who could be super pretty and super this and that, but if you have a personality that reaches out to people, that's the person who becomes more popular?
Yes. I mean, at first, when I first joined porn, I was like getting booked a lot, because when you're new, you get booked a lot. And then afterwards, like, not so much, and it would be because my agent would be like, oh, well, you have tattoos, or you're not too young, or you're too old, or whatever. And I would get like upset, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is stupid. Like, I can't do a porn because I have a fucking tattoo. Like, a dude's not gonna jerk off to my tits because I have a tattoo on my arm. Like, that's stupid as shit. I would get upset, and then finally I was just like, you know what? Well, whoever books me, and that's my brand, and they're booking me for myself. And then I started doing my own shit, and just like, I don't remember what the fuck you asked me.
He was asking, does your personality set you, and does it set you apart in the porn industry?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't want to smoke too much weed.
That's why I Ubered here.
But let me expound on that. In my experience, not in porn, I haven't done pornography
professionally.
Professionally. I want to say because you never know what happens.
Do you have any? Have you ever videoed?
Yeah. Yes, he has. Look at him.
I feel like if I had a 6-pack, I would do porn.
If you send us a video as a selfie too, you send a fucking solo vid. You're a porn star. Not really, but I'm just kidding.
But the point I'm making is that my charisma or my personality has saved me in many jobs before.
Exactly.
For example, when I did security in the nightclubs in DC, terrible doorman. All right, if Tehran was the owner of the club, would have me fired in 10 seconds, because I would let everyone in. Yeah. I wouldn't want to discriminate.
Nice see, I see where that dynamic comes in now. I see where he says that you're too nice, because you would be like, they'd be like, oh, but I'm cold and hungry, and you'd be like, just come in.
No, he wouldn't collect any money. Like,
no, exactly. He would be like, come in.
He'd be like, oh, you don't have money, just come in. Oh, you don't.
Yeah,
and so,
but it's still a business.
As a person who used to throw parties, right? Yeah, and George was involved, I would never let him
work
be by
the door. No,
because look, and
he'd let me in though. I would turn up in there.
We have some very good clips of just things we've thrown. But the concept is, so I used to do a party. I used to do this party on the rooftop of the Warner Theater, which is right next to the White House, and it's just a very exclusive place. No one can get this place.
Gorgeous,
and it was amazing, right? And my parties were so amazing that A, they're no longer anyone is allowed to do parties. But B, we used to flood the street, and I would handpick people who could come in.
That's smart.
And you would have to go inside to wait in a line, This, I'm not kidding.
You were talking about
He had a line for the line.
Listen, I had a line for the line for your fucking show where I met you.
Oh. I
got
show.
almost fucking crushed alive.
Whoa, you were at the birthday show. Yeah. I was doing the door there.
I was going off on Persians everywhere. They were elbowing me in the face like a motherfucker. I was like, I'm one of you. Leave me alone. Stop.
It's my fault because I did the door that night.
He probably did.
I did a good job, Tehran. I didn't let people in.
No.
Oh, come on.
Nick did a good job.
No, Nick didn't do anything. They were all thanking me. They were thanking me for all the. Oh, you're going to name your white friend who you like to call when you ignore my calls. You were talking to Nick earlier, ignored my call.
I wasn't. I was actually talking to an agent.
I almost got stampeded for sure.
Yeah, it's packed. My shows are going to be, it's a Tehran show. I mean, you got to be a part of the Tehran. You better join that Tehran bandwagon. Get it now while it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? So that's the concept is he's too nice. And he would have let everyone in.
But nonetheless, because I was nice and I wasn't good at my job, people would keep me on board. Because at the end of the day, they liked having me around.
Exactly.
They simply...
You have a good aura about you.
Good aura, clear energy. So the owner and the manager of the club thought I was so kind and mannerful that they enjoyed my presence.
Yeah.
and enlightened and delightful.
That's true.
And conversational.
That's true.
They kept me around.
I would say that's true about me too.
That's true. Club shut down. And let me explain why. Because it didn't make enough money. Now, here's the thing. That is a true story. So
I forgot to mention that part.
So let me end how the story ended is that club no longer exists.
Exactly.
And those club owners are now working at Rite Aid or whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing.
Is it because of me, dude?
I'm just saying their club closed down. I'm not saying there's a direct correlation. However, I'm not saying there is no correlation.
It's close.
Yeah. So being too nice, look, there needs to be a line between nice and effective.
Yeah.
Because when you're nice,
be stern still too.
Yeah. And another thing is this: you can't be a pushover. You can't always be like, or have an understanding. And second of all, here's the other thing: don't complain when your niceness gets you in trouble or there's a consequence to it. You've decided to be nice. And my last thing that I tell George is don't be just as nice to someone you just met, i.e. some dude that promised you tickets to Rihanna backstage, right? As you are to me.
Yeah.
Don't be as nice to just someone
true.
you just met. I've earned your niceness. I tell this to my sister too. We'd be like, oh, and you're mean to me and nice to him?
But
you don't know him.
But you ever hear
do
the
you think you
phrase,
should ever
sisters?
meet someone new that you don't know with already a preconceived, you haven't earned my niceness yet, so you have to, like, I'm going to only be half-ass nice to you because you haven't, because I don't know your level of niceness. Like, you should go in being extra nice because you want them to be extra nice to you.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I liked it.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that.
You're
because
pessimistic.
if I'm your very close friend, we've been friends 20 years, and then I see you're being extra nice. I see
I'm
you're
still
being
gonna be extra nice to you too, always.
to someone. Exactly.
I can
but
be
why
extra
are you
nice to
the same
everybody?
nice to both of us?
Because I can be
Don't
nice to
earn-
everybody.
No, I've earned more niceness. Like
No.
if you have to pick
You're
them
not
up and
special.
pick me up, you pick me up.
You are special, but everyone
But that's what I'm saying. So why?
But why can't everyone be treated nicely?
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
why
you
can't everyone? And first of all,
Hold on.
Teron, it's been 18 years, not 20.
Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
counting.
do things for George that I would not
Right,
do
but
for
in that
anyone
situation,
else.
in a
Period.
situation where I needed that, I would only call you. Or if you ever needed something, I would hope that you would only call me. But
No, my
in
niceness
just a
means
normal, everyday thing, if everyone was more nice, the world would be better.
But no, it's if everyone
I
was
don't
more.
smoke weed,
No,
I'm
there's a
not a
difference
hippie, I'm
between
just
being
saying.
nice and being considerate, and that's the
You can be
problem.
both.
Is people confuse the two. I can be respectful and considerate and not be nice. And here's
but
the concept.
why do you have to not be nice?
Because there is a value to my friendship. And
Kindness
that
for
just
weakness?
being
Is
nice.
that? Yeah. Do you perceive kindness for weakness,
No,
Teron?
I perceive niceness for weakness.
no.
So there's a difference between being
I'm
kind
very
and being
nice.
nice.
Being kind.
But
Let's
I'll
define
fucking
it,
stab
baby.
you in the neck.
So that's the concept. So you're
knock
actually,
your teeth
so
down
you're
your
actually
throat.
not very nice. You're
no,
just
I'm very
kind.
nice. I'm nice until you don't.
So you're kind.
Until you hurt me, and then you don't get my niceness
So-
anymore.
Yeah.
So when you're
That's
nice,
it.
it has value. You know why gold has value? Because it's rare. If
Right,
gold was
but if you
everywhere,
go into a
we wouldn't
situation
care.
and
no
no
one's
one's
going,
ever-
oh, aluminum.
But no one's ever done anything to you, and you just give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not being mean to them. I'm just
No.
not going out of my way for them.
You don't have to do that to be nice.
That's the thing. Even
But
I feel the same way about pets and babies. Earn me.
Teron's onto something.
Earn me, nigga.
Maybe there's a compromise between what we're saying, right? He just said something key. I don't go out of my way. And maybe when we're too nice, we go out of our way instead of just being nice as a
It's not
formality.
that you just go out of your way. This is the problem. Is you go out of your way and you expect that person to also go out of
and
their
then
way.
if they don't, you don't fuck
Reciprocation.
with them.
But
and
when
that's
they
it.
don't, you take it personal.
No,
and
then
the
you don't
thing is,
fuck with
haven't
them and you move
earned
on.
it. You
No.
haven't earned it.
No, if I'm nice to someone, they're not nice back, then I don't fuck with them. That's it. I know not to be nice again. Like that, you learn your lesson. You're like a little kid. If you put your hand in the fire, it's gonna burn you, and you fucking ow. I'm not gonna do that again. So if you're nice to someone and they're not nice back, then you're like, okay.
When I was a kid, I put my eyebrows in the stove and they burned off.
Then you didn't ever do that again, did you?
Nope.
Exactly.
You put your eyebrows in the stove?
Did you want them
I
to
was
burn
lighting
off?
something because I didn't have a lighter. I was like,
Oh, I was like, yo, you have thick eyebrows,
your
but
head
you
in
took
there.
them off and put them in the stove like a
With
Mr.
hot
Potato Head,
wax.
nigga? Like,
Damn.
I don't understand. Well, here's the thing. I'll tell you something about niceness.
Again.
Niceness gets a lot of
Can we
talk about
a lot of
dick?
people-
no, phone died.
A lot of people and a lot of girls in trouble.
It does. But that's because also you can't be insecure. You have to be confident. You have to know things. You have to be street smart. You have to be savvy. You have to be well aware of things before just throwing your niceness at everyone. You can't just be, oh, no one's going to be bad to me. I'm going to be nice. Oh, like people are going to take advantage of you. So you have to be aware of it, but you can still be nice. Like the days that I go out and I'm like I have a fucking mood disorder. Sometimes I go out and I just fucking hate everyone just because I feel like it. But if I tell myself in my head, that I can only control myself and no one else around me. Literally, like if something happens and their reaction pisses me off, that's my bad. Like
I agree with that.
But if you are in a bad mood,
and if I try to be
still
nice,
make it a point
it makes
to be
me
nice?
feel better. Even small stupid shit. I'll go to fucking like McDonald's and I'll buy whatever and I'll pay for the people's food behind me just because I'm like,
and it makes
you never know.
better.
Yeah, someone did that to me and I made me cry. One day I was having a fucking horrible day and I went to Taco Bell and got a Baja Blast. And the person in front of me paid for it, and I started crying. The person at the window was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm having the worst day." So I was like, "Just little nice shit." Yeah.
I do that, but that's kindness. That's not niceness.
Yes, it is. No. Kind and nice are the same thing.
What's the difference? I'm having trouble
Look
finding
in the
out the
dictionary
difference
of kind
between
and nice.
kind and
Okay,
nice.
well that's the best part about the modern day. That we are able to just
Google
look
that shit.
everything
Isn't it
up.
sad that like our grandparents used to argue and then the person who just claimed they're right the
And
most
then they
was
just
right?
believe them. And that's
Yeah.
about everyday life. Everything in your life that you know is what someone told you.
Yeah, and that's
So
the
how do
point.
you know
even
we're
if I
even
do,
like a thing?
even if I do
Nice
Google,
is-
who wrote it?
Nice is characterized by showing or requiring great accuracy, precision, pleasing, agreeable, delightful, amiably pleasant, kind. Okay,
That's
Hold on.
nice, correct?
That's nice.
So they defined nice with kind.
It was actually an adjective to describe it. So I read the
Well.
whole thing. So then kind, of good or benevolent nature or disposition, having, showing, or proceeding from benevolence. That's the
So
difference.
you should want to go
Wow.
kind because kind sounds like it's more going out of your way. Like you
I'm
said, you
kind.
don't want to do.
No,
So
no,
you
no,
shouldn't
I'm
be kind. You should be nice.
No.
That's what we
I'm
just
kind
came out
because I'm
with.
benevolent. I am not kind. I am not nice because I'm not pleasing. And pleasing is when you go out of your way to make sure someone else is okay and you're not.
I don't go out of the way
I'm
for
benevolent where
nobody.
I am kind to people and I treat them with respect and consideration and I can empathize with their plight, and that is kindness.
Nope.
And
I'm about to go. You just wait till I leave here. I'm gonna get my Uber. I'm gonna go comment nice on all your motherfucking Instagram photos.
Yeah, do that.
Nice motherfucker. Be nice.
Yo, please do that. Please look. That's just
Damn.
effort.
I'm gonna flood your
that's
shit.
just- you know what? That's kind of a
With the
mean
hair
thing to
flip.
do, right? It's a mean thing to do.
I'm just kidding.
You're just delightfully
I'm a
mean.
bully.
Exactly.
Be nice.
And you guys are
God,
nice
be
bullies,
nice.
bro. I don't want to be nice back. Leave me the fuck
here's,
alone.
Here's the issue that I have. So, and actually, this is just like an innate flaw that literally stops me from functioning. If I thrive from being nice, which I do, if it makes my day good
And your
to make
life
someone
easier.
else's day good, not necessarily easier, but I get this feeling, you know, when I help
like a
someone.
high.
It's a high
a
without
high.
drugs.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is most people don't want to reciprocate that kindness. So it's leading to an eternal disappointment because every time I go out of my way for someone, 9 times out of 10, it isn't reciprocated. And my problem is,
get your feelings hurt.
I don't do it to get reciprocated, but I
you
also
get your
do it out of
feelings hurt.
love. And I just expect at least love, a vibe of love in return, not the favor in
No,
return,
yeah.
Be kind.
love in return.
Be
But
kind.
people are morons and people are not going to do that. So that's what you just have to realize. Like
So
you have
now-
to go into it with no expectation that you're going to get anything back.
So should I practice witchcraft so that I'm never disappointed?
I'm a witch, not in real life, but I just feel like
Energies
no.
is real. I
Yeah.
feel energies, as long as you have a good positive vibe and energy, then that's different
don't
than
expect
giving.
anything.
Nice is when you give other people your
Imagine
energy.
if someone didn't have
is
anything to
You
give
can
you
just
back,
have
though.
a good energy.
You know, like
that's fine.
Imagine if someone you saw on the street was having a really fucking bad day, and you went and did something nice for them, and they were just kind of like brushed it off. But imagine that they just fucking woke up out of a sewer drain and
Yeah.
drank fucking a 40 for breakfast, and you hand him a $5 bill. Like, yeah, he's grateful, but he's not gonna be like,
So
oh
No,
my
I
God,
don't
you know what
want
I mean?
that,
Hold
but
on.
I don't want him to be like, how come you didn't give me $10 more?
Yeah, well then
Exactly,
that's the thing.
and
Then
that's
you
what
don't.
happens.
Then you stop
And
giving
the
people
road to
money.
hell is paved with good intentions. What if you give him $5 so he goes and buys another 40, and that's the 40 that kills him?
Well, and who cares? We could all die
Whoa,
tomorrow
Now
in
you
an
kill
earth.
him with your niceness,
And he wouldn't
and
know
that's
that,
a real
though.
thing.
I've probably done the
not
same
knowing
thing.
it doesn't change it. See,
No, but you
that's the
can't
thing.
worry
I don't
about
know
what you can't
happened.
change.
Well, that you know what, and that
Or you can't control.
And when it comes to politics, that's a very, very Western idea, which is why the rest of the world is so messed up. Is because it's like, what? I did this to help your people, but now that Saddam's gone, now your country's even worse. Oh, I did this to help you, ISIS. Like, I'm nice, but we were being nice. Like, that's what the problem is. It's like there's a consequence to that action. But if everyone was kind, then the world would be a better
I literally
place.
live in my own little bubble. Like,
Good.
I'm only concerned with myself because if there's an earthquake
What?
tonight, I don't give a shit about anyone being kind to anyone tomorrow. So that's why
So
I
what-
have to live
that's
with that
counterproductive
expectation.
with everything
like,
you just said
How?
right now.
It is
How?
kind of.
How?
You're like, I'm not. Be nice, be nice. But if everyone else dies and I live, then fuck
Wait,
y'all.
oh,
Well, yeah, because
oh,
who's
oh.
gonna look out for me? I can still be kind to you, but if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm not gonna be like, listen, guys, stop. Like, sacrifice myself for them. I'm gonna be like, all right, well, everyone's on their own. Let's figure this shit
See,
out.
And that's the difference. I'm kind. So if I knew sacrificing myself would save everyone else,
then yeah,
then I would do it.
I would too.
Without even.
Wait, Taran, hold on. It's a Monday. You could save.
Tuesday.
Let's say it's a Monday, right? It's a Monday. You could save. Thank you for the correction, which was unneeded. Okay, it's a Monday. I didn't say it's Monday.
this
Are you
Monday.
driving me to not be kind? I'm just kidding. Okay, it's a Tuesday, but it's a Monday. Okay, on Tuesday, 500,000 people will die. Okay, now you can save them and die yourself, or you could wait till Wednesday where you have a contract for $500 million for
myself?
For yourself.
Wednesday. Listen,
No!
here's the difference. Here's the concept. I'm not saying 500,000 people. Now, if 500,000
But what if it's
people,
500,000 people that you know and all of your close friends and family and add some in
He'd
there?
wait
Then
till
you'd
Wednesday.
absolutely.
No, he'd wait till Wednesday.
You would?
we're still Wednesdaying it up. You haven't helped me. Now, if you said it's 500,000 people, but one of those kids would save the rest of humanity one day, that's different.
But you can't.
We have 8
Why do you
billion
care
people,
about the
let
rest
them
of
go.
humanity one day? You might die the next day after that on
If I have
Thursday.
500
Thursday,
million-
you might
listen,
die too, and you
if
will
I
never
die
know.
500 million. At least I'll have Wednesday.
How do
Listen, Wednesday with 500 million, nigga, I can die Thursday. Here's the thing. I've lived so good that Wednesday, I wouldn't want to live. Like, I wouldn't be able to do it again.
But how do
What
you
would
know?
be the first thing you'd buy? I'm
French
just curious.
steak.
The first thing you'd buy on Wednesday, you got 500 mil.
Sleep, nigga. I would sleep so good.
Is that what
I would
rich
just buy
people do? Do they
They
sleep?
sleep so well
buy
on their
food.
Tempur-Pedic beds. Okay, so we do have to talk about the topic. Is I want to know, since you're the expert on men, so to
anything.
speak, right?
Yes.
In a regard, do you feel that men and or women can truly be faithful?
With their hearts, yeah.
Physically, you don't feel?
I mean, I don't know. If you want to be, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it really matters. Like, I personally date a lot of guys usually, but it's with my vagina. Like, my heart's monogamous, but my vagina is
Yeah,
not.
but you know what's funny? Your heart can't get herpes. Here's the thing. I want to talk about that, right?
Well.
So, like, the concept is, like, and the reason why it's the problem is because of trust, intimacy, and sex is intimate whether you want it to be or not.
Yeah, of course.
That's why we don't go around just having
Just
sex.
fucking everywhere.
Even if you're adult entertainer, and I'm sure people always think, oh, fuck. No, you guys are very picky, actually. More picky than the average person.
yeah, my vagina will be the cleanest, nicest smelling vagina you've ever seen in your life. Because
100%.
I am like extremely aware because that's my moneymaker. If something is wrong with my vagina, I miss out on work for at least a week. Are you going to pay me if like a one night stand, like, oh, let me go fuck you and have pleasure for 15 minutes. But then, next I get fucking chlamydia and then I'm out of work for a week. Do you think this random ass dude is going to pay my salary for the next week? No, it's not worth it to me. But yeah, what?
Sure, when you break it down, that just get chlamydia.
Monetarily, it's smart.
But what Taran is saying maybe is that even if you are doing this for money, correct? At some point, is it impossible to completely subtract emotion from the physicality of sex? Are you 100% removed?
Yeah. Whenever I do my scenes, I have connections with some people, but like some people I would never fuck. Like I always go into it like, would I fuck you in my regular life? Like without my agent telling me to fuck you. Like that's the mindset I have. Like if I look up, like if we get up a connection and stuff, like it's cool. But like if it's someone that I had sex with on set, I'm in the moment, I'm having sex.
Just out of curiosity, have you ever held hands afterwards?
No.
Nigga, I've never held
Held
hands.
hands.
Like, what the fuck?
held
No,
hands?
okay.
Held hands.
All
I
right.
hold hands after sex.
Okay.
Always?
Sometimes.
So you're saying that you don't feel like a man or a woman can be physically monogamous?
No. Yeah, no.
And this came about because at that same birthday show.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Did you hear about this shit?
Hannah,
Were you there?
No, what happened at the?
Hannah
I was
met
there.
My cousin.
I was doing a great job at the
I don't
door.
even remember his name.
I do, Nick. And what happened was they
cousin
exchanged
Nick.
numbers, and then his girlfriend. Okay.
Can I tell my
You
version?
were the perpetrator. You were the Nick perpetrator.
Listen to this shit. Okay, I get stampeded at this mother effing show. We get in there, sit down, watch the show. It's bomb. We come outside. We see him. We're talking to him. This handsome gentleman comes up to my side, starts talking to me in this cute little Hawaiian shirt. We hit it off. He's from Texas. We both talk about how we have Texas driver's license. Like, oh, it's so cool, whatever.
He will remain nameless.
Doesn't fucking mention nothing about no motherfucking bitches. He's like all touchy on me and shit. Whatever. We're like, okay, we're going to McDonald's. He's like, get my number. And I'm like, okay. So we exchanged numbers. So we're walking to McDonald's. He's texting me while I'm walking to McDonald's, asking where I'm going after McDonald's. And so we walked to McDonald's. It was closed. We walk back and he's standing outside. So I walk up to him and I'm like drunk at this point a little bit. I hug on him a little bit. And I was like, yeah, we're going to go to some other McDonald's. If you're not doing anything later, like hit me up. We'll be up or whatever. And he was like, okay. And then like that was it. And I left. And then the next day, or like I sent him a message.
By the way, I was not involved in this transaction whatsoever.
No, you were not over there. You were inside.
As a guy, and I heard this yesterday just about me, is because I'm around a lot of girls all the time.
Yeah.
A girl actually made a mention that she thought that I was like, she was like, you're always so standoffish. Like you're always around
Just
girls.
doing your own thing.
But you're just like I would just think that you're in a relationship or you're just not interested.
Or gay. Yeah, a lot of people thought he was gay.
Well, so anyway, so I didn't say anything to the
I've
guy.
never had a single person say that.
I just wanted to say
But I
that.
wish someone thought I was gay.
I just wanted
I've
to
actually,
say
gay guys
that.
have told me they feel like I'm not gay. I'm like, you don't know me. Maybe I'm okay. Anyway,
Back to the drama with your family.
They've
So,
actually said that about me.
so I didn't have any other correlation with like correspondence, nothing with this dude. We just like that was it. And then the next day, I think, or like later on at that night, I sent a message back replying to something he said, and my phone number was blocked. So then I went to go follow.
You got blocked?
So I went to your Instagram page and went to go find him because obviously I'm a girl. And I didn't remember his name or anything. So I went to his Instagram and scrolled a little bit and saw that he had a girlfriend. And I was like, okay. So then the next morning she had DM'd me and was like, "You're a homewrecker. You're saying you want to sleep with my boyfriend." I'm like, bitch. Tell your boyfriend not to give girls his phone number. Like, if he was not single or if he had a girlfriend, why did he give out his number like that? That's not my bad.
And
I didn't know. I'm supposed to predict that he's got a bitch. And, like, y'all are all, like, super exclusive. They're making cutesy-ass Instagram videos and shit together. Like, he's got a girl.
and
he was giving his number.
And we have to end the show because George wanted to talk about some bullshit.
Fucking niceness.
It was a great topic.
Yo, okay, guys.
Kindness, yo.
Yo, we need to
I'll be
get to
back.
the end of this. But listen, where can people find
To
you?
be continued.
Where can people find you?
Tana Lea on everything.
You're gonna come back with Kendra next time,
Yes,
and we're gonna get to the
gonna
bottom
do
of
it.
all of this.
She was with me.
Yeah, was she?
Yes.
Yo, I don't remember the crew that was there, but I do know that I was there
Yes.
and was not involved. I am Tehran, literally at I am Tehran all across the board, alongside
Mr. George Corey, I don't have my chains today and I feel naked.
yo
You are
at
naked.
Mr. George
I
Corey.
don't even want to shout out my inside. I don't have the chains.
KHOURI, and
want
we
to.
are
Imperfect Gentlemen.
Remember, nobody's perfect
But us.
We'll see you guys next week.